Give me at least 5 seconds notice. Oh, just heard my voice on stream. I must be live. Hello everybody, welcome everyone. We have another match this evening. That's hilarious. On the left hand side we have RetroBob. PB of 1 hour, 22 minutes and 41 seconds. That's second place. Formerly world record holder. Obviously very well known for being good at Super Mario World. So I'm expecting some very interesting things from Bob. And KableKiB. Cable's been around for about 5 or 6 years. Mostly on SRL, doing races. I think has done over 600 races at this point. Definitely very experienced in how to handle and deal with races and the different scenarios that they can throw at you. But it looks like we're going to be getting started pretty soon here, probably within the next minute. I'll just make sure everybody's readied up. Alrighty, looks like we're getting the countdown, and we're getting started in just about 10 seconds here. So again, good luck to both runners. Very exciting race. Bob, again, very high profile. People will be watching what he's doing, what he's bringing to the table. And at this point, we've had 5 matches, and 3 of those matches have had 123s in them. And to the casual listener, that might not sound very impressive, but that is indeed a very good time to be getting in any race, and certainly in an RTA. We've also had a couple of big PBs, so that's been pretty interesting. Possibly as well, if Cable plays well, has a very big chance of a PB. I would argue that his PB isn't representative of his skill level. Both are just making their way through YI2. Isn't too much to talk about here. Hopefully won't be seeing any issues. Both getting a 360. Oh yes, I didn't mention earlier. Kable's PB is 133.19. So both players are going to be taking advantage of these moving brown platforms. They move forward at the same time as you're running over them. So doing so will save a couple of frames each time. If done optimally, it doesn't have to be perfect. That can allow you to get a 259 in this level, whereas 258 would just be possible if you didn't use those platforms. Bob getting a 259, Cable with a 258. All eyes on the left-hand side. I imagine RetroBob will be attempting a shell jump. If he gets it, that's got to make him feel pretty good at this point. Always a nice confidence builder, and he gets it. Very, very good. Doing a mid-air shell jump, very, very difficult. So that's gotta make him feel good in the rhythm of things. Yeah, this is a single elimination. We're in round 1, so we're gonna have 16 matches for round 1, 8-4 to the pretty standard single knockout format. Also, if you type in the chat exclamation mark bracket, you can have a little look at that. Okay, so everyone nicely finishing off with World 1. Nice Iggy kill from both.
Alright, time
Okay.
for World 2.
Oh, welcome Matthew.
Hello.
Good to have you.
I made it. I was here the
I
whole
was
time.
actually thinking for a moment, okay, I haven't said anything in 30 seconds. I imagine we're probably going to start talking at the exact same time.
Well, it happened.
Something like that. Very well done. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what route both players are going to go for. Looks like KableKiB will be going for secret exit here, so we'll possibly be seeing the same route here. Okay, Cable is dropping, and it looks...
Is this the green switch powerless rat? I don't know if we've seen this yet. I think we have.
Have we?
Maybe.
I don't know if we've seen it past the starting race. I have a feeling... I'm not sure. Honestly not sure. But I was possibly going to suggest, with Cable being a bit more old school, especially with doing races back in 2011 and 12, that we might possibly see Green Switch Palace. Bob will be going for early Ghost House. Thankfully, these routes actually don't differ in time too much at the beginning. Talking about in comparison, the routes actually are the exact same.
You know, TLD was never announced. It was never put in the live channel.
Was it not?
I guess not.
Oh, well, TLD isn't in the 96 Exit Championship Discord. Oh, Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I'm catching up now. I get you. Um, yeah, we did match number 5 earlier on the SMW Discord. Or not on the SMW Discord, what am I talking about? Channel? Okay, just ignore me, I'm being an idiot. But anyway, both players are making their way through different levels here. Cable finishing up with DP2 Secret. Oh, my brain is broken at the moment. But will we be seeing any yumps? That's the main thing.
See, of course we have to get the swag point counter back.
Yeah, Cable with a very good opportunity early on here.
Oh. Didn't make it, sadly. The prize money. I don't know.
Prize money.
Dollars.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier in the Discord, I will be publishing that at some point, hopefully tonight. I'll include a graphic and all that good stuff for easy viewing.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob keeping the shell the whole way to the end. Very nice. Getting a 258.
258. Very good. So no one has earned points yet in the swag category. DP2 is a popular level for earning points. Why is everyone doing that in the ghost house now? Everyone's going... They're not going above the boo ring, they're going through it.
I believe it is supposed to be a little bit faster.
That is a...
Not sure. It doesn't look super difficult either. It does look tricky still, but...
It's a lot different than what was being tried previously.
Okay, so Cable was trying to get P-speed through that pipe, but not quite managing it.
It's a trick that he can get instant flight out of the pipe.
Yeah.
About a half-second faster. Well, you know, in a race like this, those half-seconds matter.
Yeah, I felt like it might have been around that there point.
Once you have enough half-seconds, then really just starts to change.
Yeah, it was especially popular in 96. Or, not 96, 11. Yeah, I'm doing really well this evening. Okay, so Cable going for the secret exit of Ghost House. Thankfully not getting hit, sometimes that can be a bit
he
tough.
Just did get hit, Ben. Commentator's curse. But it was just a cape cancel.
Still gets a 278 though, that's not too bad. So I believe done optimally the difference between these routes, or sorry, I should say the offset between these routes is about 20 seconds, so it probably won't matter too much in terms of putting us off, in terms of who's in the lead. But it's going to converge again after Vanilla Dome 1 Secret, once they do that route around Star World and then Special and back up through the beginning.
People don't like the Doorfly strat, but it looks so cool. And always so nerve-wracking.
Yeah, the Doorfly strat, pretty risky. Obviously, if you mess it up, you're probably dead. If you mess it up underneath
Cable's
that floor.
having a little bit of issues gaining P-speed, but flat open area ahead.
Yeah, getting fast P-speed at the start of this level is pretty tight. Thankfully, it's something that is helped a lot by muscle memory, but it is still pretty tight. We've seen a couple of people miss that.
Do you think Bob will give us another 123?
I reckon he's a very good shot at getting a 123, and I was asked yesterday, do you think you'll see a 122? And I've never been so certain of something so ridiculously difficult and hard to pull off in a race. I reckon we're going to see that from somebody this tournament.
Yep, I'm also putting my money. An exit counter. Let's see. Well, we have to first count how many exits they've done. it's a lot different because the routing is different. So Cable might be further on in the game, but might have fewer exits.
Yeah,
So,
it probably wouldn't be as useful as you'd think, although it's certainly not a bad idea in general. But I feel bad for the guy clicking that every time someone gets an exit.
Silver Star getting the bad luck for everyone.
Nice, that's very generous of you, Silver Star. I thought I was the biggest victim in the universe recently until I realized that I was doing, well, certain situations in the manip incorrectly. Yeah, coming up for Bob, we're going to be seeing things like getting wings, hopefully, in Vanilla Dome 1, getting good clips, and it's very unforgiving, so hopefully we're going to see a nice performance here.
So Bob has gone through 13 exits so far, and Cable has gone through 4.
14?
Also 13? 14. I didn't count the Switch Palace. So, Cable has gone through 14 exits. Bob has gone through 13. Also, should mention that Cable went through 2 auto-scroller exits. So it's about 20 seconds difference so far.
It seems to be about that there range. Never done optimally. Okay, so Bob, gonna be going for wings here. Gonna go for the first dupe underneath this dragon coin. Doesn't get it the first time.
There
Gets
we
it the
go.
second time though. Nicely done. And we'll be doing a side dupe here. Gets it pretty quickly though still.
Good.
He's gonna be happy with 372 based on missing that first one. Cable will be continuing through this level the normal way, so we are getting a bit of a tour. Also, Cable won't be attempting clips, unlike Bob coming up. So Bob dismounts off against the ceiling, manips his subpixel, giving him a 75%
Oh,
chance to get through, and it doesn't happen. So he executed perfectly, just getting very
and
unlucky there.
good second clip.
Getting it the second time though.
Silver Star, you didn't miss enough. You have to miss some more.
He's going to be a bit relieved that he didn't get kicked out a second time, because that can be an ugly scenario.
So Cable's finished with VD1.
So overall for Vanilla Dome 1 and Vanilla 2 Secret, I think that was a pretty good effort. Still going pretty well.
You got a few from Bob. You're also going to be seeing the normal way through the secret exit from Cable.
Yep, was just about to say. So Bob will be free to continue on and do normal exit and get this World 3 underway. Yo, Storster, what's up? Nicely done, keeping the Buzzy Beetle the whole way to the end. Isn't the easiest thing to do. While lining up nicely for Sticky Flying and gets it, making that last stretch a lot easier. Okay, so Bob going through Ghost House very nicely there, getting a 358 on the timer at the end. Pretty good overall. While Cable just finishing up Vanilla 2 normal. So they aren't super far away, but definitely not going for wings and not going for clips versus someone who gets them fairly quickly. That is probably going to be the difference of about a minute. Does save quite a bit of time. So Bob just making his way through Vanilla Dome 3. Very tough level. Lots of places where things can go very, very badly. Quite easy to die as well. Looks like Bob's just going for the normal strat here. Oh, actually goes for Rap Skip, never mind. And nicely done. Very good. Yeah, Bob finishing up nicely in Vanilla Dome 3. Oh, Blarg Skip. Sorry, did I say... Yeah, I actually did realize after I said it, and then I was like... yeah. Yeah. As I was mid-sentence, I was like, I don't know, maybe nobody will notice that. Okay, Cable not getting the P speed off that ramp. Okay, so Bob, and probably Cable as well, will be taking a Yoshi through World 3 and into Cheese Bridge area. And there's a wings block that you can get there. It saves a bunch of time as well. Probably, I don't know, I would guess 15, 16 seconds maybe. So keeping Yoshi through Vanilla Dome 3 and Vanilla Dome 4 is quite the bonus. Okay, that was a nice room 1 for Bob. This here room isn't too bad, but if you miss a cycle you will lose quite a bit of time. Pretty much just this jump coming up, the only tough thing. Yes, nicely done. Oh, and gets the sticky fly. And yeah, that was a pretty good good World 3 for Bob. Gonna be pretty happy about that. Okay, so Bob making his way through Cheese Bridge area. This here Yoshi fly might look tricky, but all you need to do is, well, hold right, run and fly, and you'll get it every time. Very, very easy level. Though, don't modify your speed by letting go of the directional pad because you probably will die. I learned that one the hard way. Okay, so Bob going for CMBK. Let's see if he gets the double tongue. This is the important bit. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Dumping the Yoshi as well. We'll need to get P-Speed to fly up here. Yeah, that looked pretty close. Unfortunately, not getting it though. I reckon whenever we get to Special World though, we're gonna be seeing the other two boss kills, so CMBK, the hardest of the three. Very, very tough. Would have been very impressive if we got to see it. Cable having a bit of trouble here. And the extra thing of having no... Oh, goodness me. Yeah, the extra thing of having no power-up at this point as well is even more unfortunate. He's not going to be able to pick up a cape in Cheesebridge area. We might even go back for a mushroom at this point. Okay, Bob's going to be going for the secret exit here. We'll fly underneath the goal. Oh, well, you can in the top platform, I guess. Yeah. I'm honestly not sure what's faster. Continuing on probably is faster. Getting a mushroom at the start. Then getting it up there. Okay. Soda Lake, pretty tough level if you don't manipulate these torpedo Teds. Well, very easy to get boxed in. See how Bob handles this. Okay, so Bob is slowing down there just a little bit to manipulate those torpedo Teds. Clears the way a lot better. If the one before those two that's going to the right also comes at you, it just fills the entire screen. It's very, very tough to dodge those otherwise. And KableKiB finishing up Cheesebridge area. And Bob will be first to head into Star World. We have 10 exits to get in here, and then on to Special World. Star World isn't usually too intensive, but once we get into Special, we have constant tricks, very difficult levels. Very much looking forward to that.
Oh yes, it'll be very fun.
Welcome back, Matthew.
Hello.
I think you've arrived just in time because I'm going to go and get a drink. My mouth is really
Did Bob
dry.
get normal exit in Star World 3? I didn't see.
Bob didn't get normal exit, so he's going to be getting that on the second loop round.
Hopefully, or else it'll be 95, and you know what we do to people who get 95 exits?
If we got 95 exits, then we'd need to go back for the other exit and then stop timer there. But that wasn't a mistake, I'm pretty confident. Most people actually opt to go for the second time around. Not too sure why.
That's very strange. Well, maybe for Overworld.
It works out the exact same. Also,
Okay,
as well, in this route, we are very, very likely to see the Yellow Yoshi route. I think Bob will be doing that. It's a very small time save, but it's a very, very impressive set of maneuvers.
Sounds very exciting.
Yeah, you have that to look forward to. Anyway, I'll be right back.
So Cable will be heading into Soda Lake now, which is good. So then he'll be able to enter Star World afterwards. Star World 5 is a fun level because you have to fly over all these gray blocks. If you land, it's kind of slow, but you can just run on them anyway. So it's not huge, but it requires you to really master the rhythm. Cable there waited. He kind of stuck his head against the block because that one torpedo Ted would have shot right, and it would have been right in the path of someone who was swimming under. I think those were some... Oh, he's going to... Oh, he's going... So he is definitely going Yellow Yoshi route at this one. Yellow Yossi-chan. Because he's skipped Star World 1 normal, he's going to do that on the way back. I actually don't know how much overworld time that saves with Star World 1. TLD will tell me. So, what you're gonna see here,
Around a second.
what you're gonna see here, Star World 3 normal, Star World 2 normal, Star World 1 normal, which is very interesting. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like he's going to get slightly more than 2 seconds on the overworld. Why doesn't everyone do this?
Because not everybody is a madman like RetroBob.
The
Although,
parade.
just thinking about that there though, does Louis do Yellow Yoshi?
I don't think.
I almost
Actually,
feel like he doesn't.
it's very strange. I've almost never seen Louis play this game before.
Yo, Fico, nice combo.
Thanks, Fico.
Fico. I don't know.
No, you just tossed Blue Yoshi away. Yellow Yossi is hard to pick up. Metaphorically and literally. Good zip so far.
Yeah, very nice zips. Looking pretty damn good right now.
Could this be 70?
Ooh. If this isn't 70, I don't know what is. Oh well, maybe.
68.
I don't know what 70 is then, apparently. But that looks so good.
It has been a very crazy star.
And it's Yellow Yossi time.
Oh
And
boy.
there's the star of our dreams. And hopefully the special of our dreams as well.
Didn't fly under.
Oh my
Star World
word,
5.
so good.
Oh boy. And full Yossi. That is amazing.
Absolutely perfect.
That is
so good.
That is amazing. Yellow
That could be a
Yoshi.
gold, very close to it if not.
I think it was the CMBK that ruined it. Unless he
Oh, of
splits
course.
upon
Oh, I
entering.
forgot. That was still part of this split. Okay, so going for more wings here needs to do the jib twice in order to... Okay, we have another chance here. Shell landing on the right hand side. Oh, missing it again.
We got it. So now that Yellow Yoshi that we were raving about, back to being blue again. But now you're gonna see another trick here. It's very interesting. Did not know that Bob just lands Yoshi and then jumps off. Because normally I've seen other people dismounting in the air. So, interesting set of strategies that I'm seeing here. Constantly being exposed to new things. Including the possibility of a very cool boss kill. Meanwhile, Cable's been going through Star World pretty well. I think he's going for a more traditional routing through. Gonna get Blue Yoshi on the second time through Star World 2 in the normal exit. And flying with that through Star World 5. Oh! Alright, we're having an arc attempt. Oh. Misses it. He failed to get anyone on the second side of the double time. hopefully, we'll be seeing a 257 from Cable in Star World 2. Had a bit of trouble getting up. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a groovy boss kill. Better make up for everything else. Otherwise, everything's been pretty solid. Oof.
Yeah, this is another very tough one.
Oh,
Ah, my word. So unfortunate.
I think out of all of them, this one's the easiest because,
Oh, I thought Arc was the easiest.
well, technically, well, I mean, there's only the double tongue in GBK. You just have to be able to, like, tongue the right Koopa. But here, in Arc, there's like Arc, probably also pretty easy. Triple double tongue, but failed to get through with the fight. Hopefully, in future races, you might be seeing some of that. Oh!
Oh no!
That's not going to be too much of an issue because that is a cape block.
Yeah. It's still kind of unfortunate how this level's laid out.
Going
But...
for the very risky Mondo strats.
Oh wow, when you got P-Speed straight away there, didn't
Yeah.
expect it.
But everything's alright. It's alright. How do you get double tongue to be more than one frame? That's what I'm still wondering. Because apparently the jump strats make it like a 5-frame window. So good recovery from Bob. Cable's making his way the classic way through the gnarly. Alright, consensus seems to be that GBK is the easiest.
Okay, Chad, I submit.
Is Cable going for wings? No, he's not. Going for the classic blue Yoshi strat. Oh!
Oh! I thought that might have been bad as well. That is so unfortunate. He might, though, be able to recover. Oh my word. What was that hitbox? Oh, it's the fire, wasn't it?
It is SMW being bad.
Yeah, dying there is very, very costly.
Tough place to die. Gonna have to go back for Cape, back for Yoshi, back for everything. GBK is a trick known as Groovy Boss Kill, where you spawn a boss in Groovy and kill it, using null sprites and double tongue. Which, there's probably a page on the wiki about it. But it saves... How much time does it save? Something. It saves time.
I honestly do not know. No idea. But it seems pretty damn fast. Unfortunately, Bob not making it over that pipe though, so just a small time loss there. Bob also officially a super player. Good to know.
Is that Rip the 22? It might be, sadly.
Yeah, I feel like the 22 probably is past.
Oh,
definitely...
oh my gosh, Cable. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
no.
Don't...
Jackhammered.
So
I usually go under that Volcano Lotus.
Yeah, same.
Unfortunate. I think Cable's gonna go through the normal way. This is amazing what we're seeing here. Oh, fail state.
Yeah, so flashback to everybody's childhood coming up. Seeing Tubular the normal way. Very, very tough.
Looks like he's gonna go back for Yoshi. The ecstatic duo.
I honestly don't think it's a bad play either, because the next place for Kip would be Groovy. That's definitely not ideal.
What about Awesome Cape that doesn't exist?
I don't know.
Alright, watch for a yump. It might happen. It's Going for spin flow. Didn't go for spin flow. Oh, yum.
Yump. Okay, so Bob's going to be finishing off World 2, getting a couple of the eggs that the Cable has already got. Whereas whenever Cable gets to that point, he'll be doing Donut Place 1 Secret, Donut Secret, Donut Ghost, or Ghost, Secret Ghost House. Something, I don't know.
Wow, Cable is going for the Panda Bear strat. I love this strat, except I figured out that the normal strat was actually pretty free, so I abruptly changed. But yes, if you can't do the standard strat, that pipe there has a Yoshi that leads you right next to the wings block, which is very useful, especially if you need a backup Yoshi, which I don't think you really do.
Yeah, knowing about that pipe has been such a nice bonus.
Alright, TLD, correct me if I'm wrong, but does Yump work in the same way as wall jump? Because I'm pretty sure it should. Maybe. And does it work differently than regular P-switch jump? Because the P-switch is a sprite.
I'm ready for my mind to be blown. Also, Bob going for the new strat, or at least the strat I only saw
That is an amazing strat.
a couple of hours ago there, enabling you to get that faster pipe.
That is really fast. Cable is going to take the standard method through Groovy, but so did Bob. The pressed big switch is a sprite. The standard one, no. Hold on, let me rethink. I'm pretty sure the big switch, when it's pressed down, is a sprite. The standard one, I think, is not. This is a race as part of a tournament with players and a winner and a prize.
Yeah, so these matches will be determined by seed. Going into the tournament, all players will be seeded, and that's just based on skill level. Things like PB, some of best, pretty much just to make it as fair as possible. The same way like any professional tournament would be in, well, any sport, pretty much.
Yes, the sport of SMW. My favorite. Looks like Bob's going for the really fast strat again. That's so cool.
Yeah, it doesn't quite get it in both flying off that green switch, but the backup is pretty much free. Nice.
Yes, this channel features other game plays that may or may not be SMW.
Yeah, if you're interested in constant Super Mario World action, and if you are, I sort of question that. But we have the Super Mario World channel over at twitch.tv/Super Mario World. Pretty OP name. Pretty awesome channel as well.
We very recently got a Twitch community, which is apparently now being removed for some reason. So, yes.
What?
Communities on Twitch are being removed.
Oh, wait, what? My word. Okay. Never mind. That was a nice thing while it lasted. I thought you meant the SMW one was being removed. I was like, okay,
Yes, the
let's.
entire SMW community is being removed. Say goodbye. Did they announce it? Did they announce it officially?
Well, if that's the case, we do still have the SMW Twitch team, which hopefully very soon we'll be able to start accepting more people on. Yeah,
Yes,
goodbye
it'll be
forever.
mid-September, according to Twitch on their Trello. Gosh, it's been a while since I've used Trello. Still remember it being this hard to navigate. Alright, so Cable's finished with Special World. Yes, Shady, they're removing communities as a concept.
Yeah, the communities thing was a bit weird. It was a bit redundant because we already had Twitch teams, and we already have, like, adding the game to your Twitch stream. It was all a bit weird, but
So, Charles,
whatever.
anyone can sign up to 3 communities. I think anyone can create a community. So you can look next to our game in the title. We're in the Super Mario World community and a brand new one that'll be gone in a month, and speedrunning community, which is, yes, TLD, it is very useful. Also has
Yeah,
a
there are some useful ones.
very nice reference to, I think, Darbian's SMB one time, which has since been overtaken.
I mean, I suppose it depends what you actually use. Based on the stats I can see for the SMW page and even my own, still quite a lot of stores are. Still a lot of people are coming from speedruns live, which is interesting. But I mean, they're all very helpful. Oh, Cable landing on the clouds. Not too big of a deal though. Got P speed pretty quickly.
So the next level, which won't be an awful flyover, will be water levels for both runners. Vanilla Fortress for Bob, and Donut Secret 1 for Cable.
And in our race earlier today, we saw 2 consecutive deaths on Butterbridge 1. Very rare, also very unfortunate, so hopefully we won't be seeing a repeat of that.
But Gabo, it's a variety of trash and other content. Fugumanen.
Variety, you don't
Another
get
good
much
J
more big than that.
credits. Cable, good job with the shell there. Oh no. That can happen if you don't rub the ground properly before it. It's just bad subpixeling.
Bob will be entering his first Resnor fight pretty soon here. First of 4. Yes, nicely done. Fast Resnor, very good.
Time for everyone's favorite less than 2-minute auto-scroller.
Butterbridge 1.
Cable having a bit of fun with the shell.
So earlier our methods of death were despawn platform tops and also spin jumping on the yellow blocks. Hopefully we'll see none of that.
Oh, spin jumping on the yellow blocks. That sounds hard. The world record is a time better than anyone else has done before, which is by Louis, and it's a 122 something. Very low.
The world
122.
record is by Louis, and it's 1:22 and 12 seconds.
12 seconds. We're very close to 121. Freakishly hard to hear. Well, I mean, if you count tasses as runs, technically our world record doesn't come any close to them. It's currently a new 96 exit in the 96 exit task in the works that will beat the old one, which is like 1 hour 14 minutes.
Oh, nice! I didn't spot the swag vine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so Cable losing his cape probably will be going back to Do Not Plains 1 or Top Secret Area. Could possibly continue on through, what do you call it?
DS2.
DS2, yeah, without cape. Then maybe pick up a... Actually, is he playing in the North American version? Good point.
Well, no one's been paying attention. No, both are using J. If Louis is a TAS, why doesn't he have 105?
Not a very good task.
Yeah. Gonna need quite a lot of re-records. So Cable is just gonna continue. Win DS2. Understandable. So Bob's in Castle 4, he's actually switching to fire. Interesting. It's a much safer alternative to flying under the fireballs. So I wonder what Cable's doing. I think he's gonna get Cape back all the way in VS1. This must be these race strats. And Bob with a good fire kill to Ludwig.
Yes, nicely done.
Zero Maverick sounds like he has a very important proposition.
Okay, so Cable's going to be grabbing Cape in this level, just in this block here. So I think waiting to this level was the right play as well.
It would be quite the upset if Cable won.
It'd be certainly quite upsetting to one person, and I think his name might be Bob. But, like, don't get me wrong, it definitely is possible. But Bob, very, very consistent, very good runner, top time.
And he's going for the toughest strats.
Cable getting close with the spin fly strat there, but D-meter just ran out.
Bob's going for wings.
Oh yes, force wings. Hopefully, they'll be nice.
Wings.
Got him. Very nicely done.
50 minutes! We hit the 50-minute mark. We've been watching these two people play Super Mario World for 50 minutes, which I believe is too long.
Hey, we're heading on to Forest of Illusion 2. Got more clips. Bob will be manipulating a subpixel, making this clip 75% chance to clip through. if executed correctly, which he did. First try, very nice. So he's going for the secret exit first this time, and then he'll be coming back with a second Yoshi to do the clip again. Will we see that very important second jump from Bob?
Yes.
We do. I was feeling pretty confident about that. I had a pretty good feeling about that.
Some good jumps there, but will we be seeing the more important FGH clip? I'm gonna bet no.
I am also going to bet no. Okay, so Bob grabbing that second Yoshi will be doing secret exit while he's here. Then we'll go on to Ghost House, do an exit there, then track back to Forest Evolution 2.
50%, I still believe that's a failing grade in most schools.
Bob with some nice cape cancels there. Making his way through Forest Ghost House. Looking pretty good. We'll be going for this second door. Which is very helpful because this leads back to Forest Evolution 1. So it's going to be interesting to see if Cable can still PV. I have a feeling there probably is still a chance for it. Just as you say that in chat, I'm going to check. Okay, Bob not getting it the first time. Going for left side. Doesn't quite get it. Left side is a bit trickier as well.
He's not ahead of his PB. But
That's unfortunate.
he split.
What's the difference?
So
You probably saved time.
he's green now because he's technically not behind the Ludwig split yet. Let me take a look at the specifics. He's
Oh, I
currently
see.
a minute 19 behind. It actually should be red now, because he's now just barely running behind the, Oh, he does IL splits.
Ah,
So
I see.
this split includes Vanilla Fort and Butterbridge 1. So you'll see a flash of green. And then I'll end up being behind the next split. Why is there such a weird trend behind splitting? It used to be Castle Crush, and then IL, and then everyone did Fade Out. And Whistle somewhere in between there. Just stick with one method to split. TLD, that's just weird. Midway splits. Also, Cable has overrun the gold tape, which can happen if you fly over the level.
Haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah, has been a while. Castle 4 for Cable. Bob is going to get the sneaky entrance into the pipe. Oh, bounce. Cable also switching to Fire Flower in this room. Oh. Slow down there.
I tend to agree with switching to fire in room 2. Those seem to be a lot safer. Having said that though, it's still pretty difficult.
Good net room for Cable. Now Bob will be going through yet another auto-scroller, and probably the last one in the run. So phew. Not for him.
Yeah, that first the first Potaboo is pretty tough. Room 2 looking pretty good for Bob. Yeah, that was very nice. And nice Reznor kill. Meanwhile, Cable's got his Yoshi going, or prepared for FOI2. We'll be going on to do clips, hopefully that'll go well. Meanwhile, Bob's just got 2 flyovers before going on to Castle 5, which is pretty treacherous. One slip up and you're in the lava and you're dead. You're backtracking for a cape, it's not good. They're currently both synced up at the moment, so any difference that you'll see will be accurate. Although there probably is a difference of about 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, unfortunately for Cable, getting the clip, but it is a 50-50 chance as to whether you'll get kicked out once your subpixel is unknown, which it currently would be to Cable. And Cable opting to go for safe clip, and can't even really argue with that too much. So what we might see here from Cable is after doing safe clip, he's not going for safe clip. Interesting. Okay, goes on without Yoshi as well.
Very interesting. Wow.
Not sure if he doesn't know about safe clip, but if for whatever reason you feel backed into your corner and going for safe clip in your first time round, you can hold on to that Yoshi, will save a bit of overworld time back.
It's been an hour, everyone.
Oh hey! What are we doing with our lives?
Watching SMW. Not playing the game, we're only watching it, so it's not a sin.
And you're watching us watch them play SMW.
Is it really 8 minutes of a difference? Maybe.
definitely could be special world or forest. It's over 10 minutes, I think. I can't remember though.
So Bob is about 1 minute behind PB.
So 123 is still possible. That's
Cable,
probably going to be
Cable's
Bob's.
2 minutes behind PB, and Cable's PB is.
Well, his current splits are a 136.
His
And
current
his
splits are
PB is like
136.
133.
So he's. That means he'd be 14 minutes behind. That, I don't consider that to be very accurate or very uplifting either. Cable is doing better than me. That's. So Bob got the pipe fly, which allows him to fly really fast. Sonic speeds. Almost.
Actually, folks, while we have a moment of
Oh, behind
downtime,
PB? So then he's not 14 minutes behind, thank goodness.
there will be a race coming up in about 2 hours, I believe.
What? Another race? That's more SMW.
Another race. I believe on commentary we will have Storster and Zero Maverick, and I think Storster will be restreaming that.
Ooh.
That's an insanely close match. Chab and Jackson.
This means I don't have to restream. This is great.
Yes.
I suddenly don't have to do stuff. We don't have to do all the work. This is great.
This is only week 1.
Bob is going for the door fly. Don't worry, the frequency of races will be going down once we have fewer people left.
Yeah, week 1 is going to be very tough. I'm going to feel like a zombie by the end of it, but everyone's been doing a good job. I'm massively grateful to everybody helping out. I would go insane otherwise.
It's a lot more races to watch. You can see in the title. What does it say? Race 6 of 32. So there are 26 more pseudo 100% gameplays times 2. So you can watch 52 more completions of Super Mario World. Which I know is a lot, but you can do it. You can come join in the chat. So, what's Cable doing now? Is this the normal exit?
I believe he'll be going for the normal exit, yeah.
It's a lot more World 5 to complete.
Yeah, Bob just finishing up with the Chocolate Secret here. It's a bit of a scary level at times if you miss a cape pump, and especially going over those chucks, they can cancel out the sound of your cape pump, so you've got to pay extra attention to that. Okay, Cable missing the cape cancel, unfortunately, having to move that boo out of the way. And it's time for Bob to collect some coins. He needs those extra lives. You know, he's saving up for 100 coins. Definitely. Playing it extra safe here.
That well-known SMW 100 coin star.
Yes. No, this level involves a bit of waiting in this room. You've got to wait it down 249 on the clock. Collecting those coins in the first room allows Bob to pick up that extra fancy safety kit for absolutely free. Or well, actually the price of 21 coins, but it doesn't cost any time.
No!
Oh no! That is not good.
No!
I think that I think that's going to be the one and only example of that in the entire journey.
2-5-0.
Blessing Bob's run at the most unfortunate time. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. In any, well, I suppose the only category you're doing this
So
room
you
in.
think you're bad at Super Mario World, but even the best can make these kinds of mistakes. Don't feel bad. Keep playing. We've had how many? We haven't had a single forfeit, which is great. Ah yes, 249. Notice here this room is fast. Actually no, this room does change. I hope this is still 123 pace though. Be a shame if it wasn't. Now it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah, 123 at
really
this
hard
point.
to cut 123. That's sad.
I'm not sure if it's possible at this point anymore, and if it is, it's going to require everything.
Gonna need a good sandbar. But you know, Bob's been going for all the hard strats in the beginning, so why stop? It's impossible.
Impossible. 29 seconds.
29-second buffer. Go for all the hard strats. The hard ones that no one's ever done before. Cables in the fortress. Oh! Barely clipping those saws. They're really tough because they spawn so quickly. Vob 4 BK? What is that supposed to mean, TLD?
Bob 4 BK is whenever BK comes around your house to beat Valley Advisor 4 for you, just in case you forget.
Oh my.
I think that's how that works.
Personalized service here.
I don't think it saves time though.
Can Cloud save it? That's like a minute. That Cloud is like a minute time save. But you have to get the Cloud. So you'd probably be losing all your time going to get the Cloud. Can we just do a little rule change? Because, I mean, Bowser doesn't technically count as an exit, and this is 96 exits, so couldn't we just stop after 96 exits?
I think we'll have a vote on that in chat.
Alright. Petition to give Bob free 122, probably.
That was a really nice Chaco fort for Bob. That room one, incredibly tough. The cable's gonna be finishing up at 4s pretty soon here. After this level with Castle 5. Again, very, very scary. Hopefully no fatalities. And nice CI4 from Bob. Okay, time for Rifle Eye. Looking good. Gets it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Doubted himself and then stopped in midair. Okay, we'll probably will be trying to grab this cape, but blocks haven't spawned. Re-scroll them on screen. Oh my word, yeah, I thought that was probably Just a couple of pixels too bad. Cable will be going through this level capeless, which unfortunately does take a bit of time. And okay, Cable taking a death, realizing that probably should go back for Cape. It is still a bit of a risk, but it is faster than going through that level normally. Oh, and Bob with a very, very nice fly after those crushers. Also, no problem with crusher skip either. Very comfortable. Yep, really nice Wendy as well. Okay, thankfully Cable not risking himself over these spikes this time.
Bob with the nice wall clip. Cable with the good
Oh, what, did Bob get a wall clip? I didn't even see it. Oh my
How
god.
could you miss it, Ben?
Yes, I would have celebrated had I seen it. One of my favorite things. Yes, well done on the wall clip, Bob. That has to feel pretty good. Oh damn, I even missed it on the restream. Ah.
How could you? 29C?
That's in
certainly
Canada?
like 84F.
So Bob is on the home stretch at this point. We only have a couple more exits to go. Coming up pretty soon, we will have Major Orb.
Major Orb. Certainly an orb that is better than the minor orb. Also, nice scrollless despawn.
Yeah, nicely done.
Cable is not wearing a shirt, everyone. I didn't know people were this fast.
Aerodynamics, I believe.
Orb. Score. Nice score. Who's got the better score?
Bob does have a pretty nice score.
Nice, 0-0 in Cable's score. Well, that's about to be broken. Cable has the, graciously gifted with the 7 bonus stars.
Yeah, 7, sort of uncommon. Pretty much anything in single digits you don't tend to see very often. You may see a couple of 14s, 15s, around that there sort of mark.
Or 40. You can get 40.
Oh, where can you get 40?
High up. If you hit the goal tape really high up.
Well, yeah. Also, I believe 50, that's one
50
frame, right?
is a 1 frame, the max that you can get. And it comes with a free 3-up. Yeah, he got 7 for flying over the level and having to come back. Being grounded. I hate that feeling. So Bob here, nice wings block, allows him to skip that section, but I'll have to come back to it later, so stay tuned. So Bob going for the very nice sexy slide and getting the door fly. So very, very fast. Cable finishing up Chocolate Secret. One of the longer stages in this game. Let's see. Which ones are the long stages? Of course, there's BB1. And I guess anyone with an auto-scroller.
Valley Fortress. Or not Valley Fortress, Vanilla Fortress.
Yes. Darby and Yoshi? Where? DP2? Well, oh yeah, DP2's long. FOI2 if you're bad.
Forest.
Bob with a very good bouncing off all the platforms.
Sunken Ghost Ship feels very long.
Cable didn't actually go for all the coins. Didn't go for all the coins in the first room. So he's gonna be waiting out here.
Cable is hiding up top for a little bit. Meanwhile, Bob's going through Valley of Bowser 4. Very impressive and a very fun level of speedrun. There are loads of very small optimizations so far.
A lot of lag. Oh, lag.
256. That's really good.
256. That sounds like a good power of 2.
Oh yes, it is.
Personally, one of my favorite powers of 2.
My favorite power of 2 is 1. Or, well, no, I said that wrong, but I'm thinking of 2 to the power of 0, which is to the power of 0. You know what I mean?
It
not
counts.
good
It counts.
at anything.
It counts. One Cable's favorite is 1024. Wonder what Bob's favorite is.
Do we have any love for I in the chat?
Alright, so Bob's in Castle 7, which is a castle of the game. The final castle. A little bit of a left scroll here to get through this section. Cable's flying over the pipes at the top, which can be quite challenging. Wow,
Bob's so far having a nice room
going
too.
very quickly. Don't run into the magic Koopa! Oh. That's good. And no flight in the boss room. Great to hear. Good performance in World 7 for the most part.
Yeah, it's been looking very strong. And at this point, we're about 5 minutes away from a finish from Bob. And I reckon we're probably going to see an attempted sandbar here. Doesn't seem to be any real reason why we wouldn't see him attempted.
I think we're going to see an attempted triple clip. Potential gold? Should be. Should be a gold. Minus 1.6. Amazing.
GG. Very nice.
8 seconds saved on PB.
Exclamation mark for a rocket.
Is it an exclamation mark or a question point?
I think former.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see the sandbar. Hopefully this happens. That's a lot of sandbars we've been having in these races.
Yeah, that is so nice. That's really good to see.
Maybe a triple clip.
Nicely done.
Triple
Bob.
clip as in there's only like 2. Isn't Triple Clip how Truman first got 123? That's been so long ago.
I'm really not sure.
No scrollless. Oh! No flight either. Just spin flying. Does that save any time?
Scrollless?
Yeah, you did spin fly through the first section.
I'm not sure. I have seen a lot of people do that. Possibly someone who does the chat or does the strat in chat could possibly answer.
Oh, good.
And that fortress was absolutely godlike.
That was great.
So good. What a strong finish. Getting sandbar and then getting fast Valley Fort. Very, very impressive.
Cannot be faster. I would presume so, because you're not flying. So you can't
Yeah,
get, can't
I
get
wasn't
fast
sure if it was,
fly.
I wasn't sure if it was anything to do with making the second part of that room consistent, maybe with frame rules. I don't know, it was a pure guess. But there must be some reasoning for it.
Looks like Cable isn't going to attempt Crusher Skip. And Bob is in Bowser. Sadly, no 123. But still, pretty good 124.
Well, if he's going for scrollless, which I can't remember if he did, spin flying would ensure that he gets an average flight speed. That might be why.
He wasn't going for scrollless then.
Interesting. I don't know.
Maybe trying to avoid death.
I think all flight speeds might work for Crusher Skip though. Okay, Cable finishing up with Castle 6. That split went a lot better than the previous ones.
So it looks like Bob's going to be moving on to Phase 3. So very close to taking this victory.
Yeah, this has been such a solid race for Bob. Pretty much the exception of the 3 boss kills, and that was mostly it, honestly. But a big congrats to Bob on the 124
420.
20 seconds. Yes, 420, I was just about to say there. Yeah, that's a very nice time. If Bob fancies joining us in the voice call, just let us know in SRL or in the chat. We can bring you in. We're using a separate live room for this. Which makes things a little bit easier, especially with the delay.
Yo.
Okay, my battery is running low.
Well, turn on your battery. 50 pipe. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, again, big congrats to Bob. That was very impressive. And overall, he's definitely going to be very, very pleased with
And claps.
a 124.20. Unfortunately, we do only have a couple more minutes, but we will be heading over to Cable directly to see him finish up. Just need to free ourselves up for one thing. We're getting very close to orb here, I believe, as
Orb.
well. Oh, orb.
Orb.
Got him.
Oh, looks like Bob has finished streaming. Any PBs in the tournament? Great question. I think we've had 2. We had
Yes, we've had a PB from Eric, a 50-second PB, which is absolutely huge, especially considering he has a high, well, had a high 124, now with the best 124 on the leaderboards.
and Krille with a 20-second PB and file check from Bob. This is the most important part of the run. It could still be 95. There's a chance. Although I don't recall any levels being missed.
No, seemed pretty good to me. You will be seeing that file
Stream's
check.
back
very
on.
soon.
Credits still rolling.
Oh, we're back. We're back. No, not quite.
No world records. We might see it. There's a chance. 96, so it is official.
Got him. Also on file B. Very interesting.
File B.
Bold move. Okay, we're
All
bringing
right.
Bob over.
Bob in for a little
Very quick chat.
little interview.
And hopefully joining us, we have RetroBob. Oh, hello. He is here. That's the main thing. He'll be with us in a moment. Cable is making his way through Valley Ghost House here. We'll be going for the normal exit at this point. You, Bob.
Okay, there we go, yo.
Hello.
So, how are you feeling after that?
Good with one exception. I think you know what exception that is. Like, I've done it in the past, but in a spot like that, yeah, kind of hurts.
What happened? Did you realize right away? Or did it take you like a
Yes.
second when you got into the room?
Because what I do there is I go to the pipe and then do a spin fly to get flight for the next room, but I went too far right. So when I went in, I knew right away.
Ben has now realized. Shouldn't have told him.
I just remembered. I was still thinking of the boss kills, but I sort of switched off there for a moment. Yeah, that is honestly the first time I've ever seen that in any situation. Definitely not the time to be saying it, unfortunately, but yeah, that is unfortunate. I can see how that happened. Pretty much just as you explained there.
Saw an IP address? It's a local IP address.
But anyway, 124.20. I think that's still a pretty amazing time for a race, and I mean, even before this started, if we were talking about times like that, we would all be mind blown. But wow, the standard so far has been mind blowing. It's amazing.
It's very weird watching this run because I saw a lot of strats that were different than other people. A few unconventional, Yellow, Yoshi.
Yeah, got to
a
see
lot of the
that.
levels taken differently.
That really cool strat in Donut Plains 2. I'm not sure if that's new, but I saw Silver Star do it earlier. That was the first time I'd seen that. I'm not sure how new that is, or if I'm just behind the times as usual. But that spin fly is so cool.
It's not that new. I actually learned it watching Kisto one day. I don't know if he first did it or if he learned it from somebody else, but that's where I got the idea from. I thought, this is actually cool.
Yeah, it does look that little bit faster because you're getting in there almost seems as early as it's scrolled on screen. So it is.
The goal of that, yeah. The goal of that is to get to the pipe at the earliest possible moment.
So I'm just going to get the bracket up. I think I know who you're going up against. I want to confirm.
Yeah, I do too.
Go ahead.
It's me.
Oh
No,
wow, you're
actually.
going up against Eric.
Oh,
Yeah.
that actually might be.
Now,
That.
now we take our first round times he's defeated me.
Yeah.
Wow. That'll be
His,
one to watch, actually.
his first race has probably been my favorite race so far. Just seeing someone make that much of a jump that was incredible.
That was actually really amazing. I wasn't able to watch it though.
But
I was the most blown away by Eric going for sandbar in that run.
Oh,
yeah, and I believe as well in his first 124 he was about a minute ahead, and he still went for it as well.
wow.
But that doesn't surprise me with someone like Eric. Eric is willing to take big risks, and I reckon he's going to be bringing all these big plays to the table, going up against you. So we'll
But yeah, I can't wait for that.
The one thing I have to say is I hope that the boss kills go better next time.
Oh yeah, because I got all 3 double tongues, but I messed up the setups on every single one.
Yeah.
That was rather sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool getting a gold. I don't remember the last time I got one of those.
Yeah, that was really nice. World 7 was really slick.
Really solid. And then I did, where Cable is right now, I did the triple scroll for the first time. I thought, through practice, that it was more consistent than anything else.
Alright, Cable has finished up World 7. And, I think we'll have to end it here. For the restream, at least. But everyone can go over to Cable's chat. Wish him good luck. Be with him as he finishes the run.
Yeah, show Cable some support.
KableKiB.
Toughed it out, which I like.
It's always good to finish. It's a good feeling to finish.
But, yeah, thanks for having me, and I'm looking forward to the next round.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch. Alright, everyone, go over to Cable's stream. Wish him very good luck. We'll see you in the next race, which will actually be in about an hour and 20 minutes. So, that'll be exciting. Jackson versus Chab. Should be a close race. Should be a very good one to watch. See you, everyone. Ben, do you have any final words? He's already gone. Alright.